After initially starting development in 2004, a year where both Lindsay Lohan and Steven Seagal inexplicably released albums, and rat's tails were somehow considered socially acceptable, rat's tails belong on rats' asses and nowhere else, action RPG Nioh is finally here, and by all accounts, it's fucking glorious. The protracted 13-year development period was fraught with design and gameplay issues, and the game underwent a complete overhaul on more than one occasion, with Koei Tecmo electing to start again from scratch, sometimes with an entirely new development team, rather than continue with a game that wasn't conforming with their vision. But the genesis of Nioh starts with an unfinished script titled Oni by legendary filmmaker Akira Kurosawa. The original intention was to release the game as part of a cross-media promotion with a live-action film to be directed by Kurosawa's son, but after the film failed to materialise, the title was quickly changed to Nioh, and most of the original elements of the game that had been derived from the script were dropped in favour of an all-new story. In fact, the only things that remained after this first massive shake-up were the setting and general aesthetic, and the concept of a Caucasian protagonist who looks more than a little like a surly Edgar Winter. Based upon real-life samurai William Adams, who left his home of England to serve under Ieyasu, the storyline for Nioh takes a liberal but authentic feeling inspiration from actual events and people, demonic yokai and Oni notwithstanding. Pushing for a 2006 release, a teaser trailer was shown at E3 2005 and reveals a much more traditional Dynasty Warriors-esque take on Japanese lore. This wasn't due to mere coincidence either, as it was soon revealed that by 2008, Nioh, in its original form, had been rebooted from the ground up, and Omega Force Studio, the developers behind the aforementioned Dynasty Warriors series, had taken control of the reins. A lot of the focus on the RPG mechanics were dropped during production of this version, with the focus shifting heavily to the fast-paced combat and overwhelmingly large battle scenes that the developers were known for creating. Omega Force Studios soldiered on valiantly, but ultimately their version of Nioh was to disappear into the ether like a fart on the wind, much like the RPG version before it, with producer Ko Shibusawa consistently finding the versions failing to meet his lofty standards. So, after struggling to find a balance between enjoyment and challenging gameplay, efforts were redoubled, and in 2010 Team Ninja were asked to assist with developing the combat engine. Known for the rock-hard classic Ninja Gaiden series, Team Ninja were a perfect fit for the project, and after some initial doubts regarding the stylistic direction of the game, they jumped on board to lend a hand. They did so well in fact that Koei Tecmo decided to entrust them with developing the entire project, giving the studio full control in 2012. Team Ninja have been extremely open about wearing their influences on their sleeve, with their own Ninja Gaiden serving as a garnish on the pile of awesome sauce that was their intentionally loving homage to the Souls series. Game director Fumihiko Yasuda went on record saying that Nioh was influenced by the Bloodborne and Souls series. For RPG and hack and slash elements, especially the looting system, we looked to Diablo as well as Borderlands. As for samurai depiction, we took hints from movies such as Lone Wolf and Cub by Kenji Misumi and Yojimbo by Akira Kurosawa, as well as numerous Japanese period pieces. With Team Ninja at the helm, the game started to solidify into something that finally started to match the expectations of Koei Tecmo. Building upon the precise combat and unforgiving difficulty of the Soulsborne series, Nioh eschewed the European fantasy aesthetic for a much more Eastern focus that, for me anyway, conjures up memories of classic games like the Onimusha series. For Team Ninja, historical accuracy whenever possible was paramount, from the weaponry at your disposal to the boss and enemy designs being derived from Japanese folklore. This gave Nioh a unique film that, whilst obviously owing a debt to Miyazaki's sublime series, simultaneously feels fresh and very much its own thing. After a series of public trials, be it the brutally unrelenting alpha, which personally was my favourite iteration, weapon degradation be damned, or the much more accessible beta and last chance demos, Team Ninja showed that they were receptive to public feedback, tweaking with difficulty and gameplay elements in accordance with a general consensus. Although this has resulted in a game that is slightly easier than in its first appearance, it also shows that Team Ninja were dedicated to ensuring that Nioh met the expectations of its many fans, something that has been well and truly reflected in the rapturous critical acclaim and sales performance since the game released earlier this month. So, there you have it, a history as brief as Donald Trump's sexual personal best for a game whose history was as tumultuous as Trump's term in office is no doubt bound to be. Topical political humour, the laziest kind. But anyway, cheers for watching, and grab yourself a copy of Nioh when you get a chance. Or don't. Do whatever you want to do. You always do anyway. Why don't you tell Bruce Springsteen to go get a new nickname since you're already the boss? But seriously, bye now.